Good morning, everybody. Welcome to The Lead Live. I'm Louis Amestoy. This is the Peterson Health Digital Studio at Pint and Plow Brewing Company. It is disgusting in here, Leslie.
It is humid.
It is humid. It's that. It's that right there. It's that,
It's
Leslie. It's the wall of gluten
the bags of gluten
is emitting humidity.
Yeah.
I got a call today from a TV network wanting me to come on their show. At 9:20, I said, nope, not today.
Busy.
I'm busy. I'm busy talking to Tate Damasco and Yesenia and the great and powerful Christy Vick and Leslie Jones. They're like, the storm has flooded Hunt. I'm like, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Don't you? Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
You're also like, you know what we don't feel like talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Maybe
send a reporter down. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. I you know what? I heard the thunder last night.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning and the yard was dry.
I mostly didn't sleep well because of it's weird when it rains at night now. But I didn't hear of anything bad.
Right.
So.
Now, there was the National Weather Service said there was a slight rise in the river in Hunt.
Good. Okay.
But below minor flood stage. So I think, though, the storm did park itself west of Kerr County, like Junction,
I
Rock
did hear
Springs.
it was bad in certain areas, yeah.
So there you go. We'll keep an eye on that for
you.
By the way, the Leslie, damn it.
Yeah.
Car service, quick lane. For all your service needs, make an appointment today at 830-257-5557.
I've already gotten my oil changed.
Well,
my problem isn't my oil.
I'm going to get you that. You did not like the vehicle I showed you.
No, because I don't need a giant-ass truck.
Look at this truck.
I don't want to.
You like this truck, wouldn't you?
I do.
Isn't that great?
It is.
That is a Ford F-250. The only thing, though, about this truck that you can get a Kensible Ford, Leslie, is it's not a dually. I want you to have a dually.
That's great. I don't need one.
Listen, if I was...
I don't need one. And I told you, when you own a truck that big, especially as a single person...
Yeah.
Everyone will do is call me to help them move. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, right. Well, it's okay, though.
You know who would look great in that truck?
Who?
Tate Damasco.
Tate Damasco. Tate drives a Nissan Altima.
Nothing wrong with that.
Kyla Gazelle, can you see this? Can you see this truck?
Can you see this massive truck?
This massive truck. Look at that massive truck, Kyla. Would you get that truck?
Yeah, I'd get that truck.
Yeah, see, there you go. But would you get it with a? Would you have it with a dually though?
No, probably not. My husband has a dually, so
you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Okay, Kyla Gazelle joining us from South Star Bank. We'll have her on momentarily. But yeah, if you want a vehicle, go to Kensible Ford. They have rad vehicles that they'll service for you. Give them a call today at 830-257-5557 to book an appointment. And by the way, December 18th, they're going to have Santa Paws.
How exciting!
I know. I'm gonna take those silly little dogs I've got.
Over there?
Oh man, they were. Yesterday they got into a fight. Did I tell you the story?
No, I haven't talked to you.
They got into a fight. I was trying to take a little nap yesterday because I'm old now and we got to take naps. And one had buried himself under the covers.
Good for him.
The other one stepped on it, and I was falling asleep.
World War III.
And they get into a fight. And that was the end of the nap.
Sibling rivalry.
23 minutes of napping before fighting happened.
That's still not bad.
I know. That's good. Speaking of that, Friends, you've gone there to the veterinary clinic.
I've taken my fosters there.
Tate, do you have a dog?
I got 2 of them.
2 of them? Where do you?
Rescues.
Bye, Mayor. That's good. You got a dog, Yesenia?
I do. We have 2 dogs.
What about you, Christy?
I do not have a dog.
Do you, cat?
No.
You have grandchildren.
I have
that's too much.
A lot of grandchildren.
You know, look, as far as taking care of something, I'll take care of grandchildren anytime. Dogs are a lot more intensive sometimes.
Well, dogs are children.
Well, I know, but yeah. But see, that's the thing about grandchildren. You can give them back to their custodial people.
I think it's a give and take.
Yeah. I like having the grandkids. All right. What else? Oh, these guys. Stephanie Seafelt. She expertly runs the concession stand at Ingram Tom High School football games. They have, what's that guy that's the DJ that does their net gaming? He's always talking about the butter buns.
Chad Hill.
Yeah. And They have great hamburgers there. They have
I
some
love
of
a
the
good
best,
hamburger.
They have some of the best hamburgers
Yeah,
that
because
I've been to.
They're cooking them right there.
Right.
On
They
a
do a
flat
great
top.
job with it.
Ugh, it's the best burger.
You've had the burgers over there, haven't you?
Great.
Can't have them. So, but you probably smell them though.
I see the smoke sometimes coming across the field.
Oh, that's even worse.
I used to when I would go
What
to
a
the games.
tease.
I've decided I've stopped parking certain places now at Ingram. I park at a certain spot and I walk down.
Yeah.
I walk through the visitor side. But last year I walked through the concession stand and I was like, man, those burgers are so good. They do a great job there with that as well. But Cartwheels, Cart & Co., they're your place for lunch today. Go ahead and stop by and say hello to the team over there. They did a great job with the Clint Orms thing on Saturday night. That was fantastic. Leslie, you have a bike?
I do.
Get it fixed.
Okay.
Get it fixed up.
Oh.
Oh my God! She's like something's happening to Kayla. She's under assault.
Wait, is it a cookie?
Right.
Oh,
wait,
no,
I
it's
forgot
my
to mute her.
breakfast that I attempted to eat.
Oh
but
my gosh!
couldn't do it.
What's happening, Kyla? Are you okay?
You just go
She doesn't even know.
there and to the left. It's going to be right down that way.
Go to the bathroom. We were live for that, Kyla. Just so you know.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna mute you for a minute. All right. I think she was getting some of the directions how to go to the bathroom at South Star Bank. Trail Ready, though, our good friends over at the Hill Country Bike Works is a place to go. They are delightful, and I hope you guys can get over there and see them at some point. Who else do I have to talk about, Leslie? Oh! Wait a minute here. I'm trying to get everything lined up for Kyla. I think that's it. Oh, Salt Wellness. They have an event today, Leslie. They wanted to give you a massage. I forgot to tell you.
Wow.
I know.
And I have to leave early today.
I know.
I have a
You're
training
out-
to be
you're
at
out of
10.
luck. You're out of luck, Leslie.
Yeah, great planning on your
Yeah,
part.
I know. Our other, also our friend Jody Tillman over at New Fed Mortgage. If you need a loan option, New Fed Mortgage can help you out. Jody Tillman is your local resource for home financing at New Fed Mortgage. Yeah, she could probably even help you finance this, Leslie.
I don't want that.
Leslie,
already talked
come
about
on
this.
now. We've talked about this.
I don't need a big truck.
You do need a big truck.
No, I
You
don't.
need a truck of unusual
Why
size.
do I need a big truck?
I just think you do.
Why? Because you want me to have a big truck?
You can drive me around.
I don't want to drive you around.
Yeah.
I barely
it's
want
okay.
to do this. I'm
I-
just kidding. I do enjoy this.
Leslie, we were supposed to do corporate speak today.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the deal. We're circling back to Kyla Gazelle, where she will drill down on all of the things corporate at South Star Bank. A bank with muscular service. How are you today, Kyla?
I am great. How are y'all?
We're doing good. The audience here is tremendous. We have an incredible audience here today. And I just realized now that I'm missing a shot. I'm missing a live shot, Leslie.
Uh-oh. Who's
going on
live
here?
right now?
Our Black Magic design thing is not, or our video. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Jeff Harris has
Jeff Harris says.
texted me
Texted me.
privately.
He's like, what's going on in the show? Kyla, what's happening to the bank while I fix this issue?
We have got on Tuesday, I know Thanksgiving break starts next week for all the kiddos. So on Tuesday, we're going to have like a customer appreciation day. Customers, their family, non-customers, if you want a reason to come by, we're going to have a crafts table for the kids. We're going to have hot chocolate. We're going to have cider. And we're still running through the end of December our youth promo. So if you need a reason, kids will be entertained at the craft table with hot chocolate, cookies. We'll have some snacks, and then you can get those youth savings accounts opened. And then the next day, on Wednesday, we will credit that account $105. So two birds, one stone on Tuesday.
Listen, I got the perfect plan. Christy Vick has 37 grandchildren. I'm going to send her over to you right now. She's got 37.
We will block off a time for her then.
She needs to be there.
Close down the bank. It's a private meeting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, wait a minute. What's the ages? What's the minimum?
For the youth savings account, I mean, you can do them as long as they've got a social security number, which I swear they do when babies are an hour old these days. So as long as you have their social security card and a birth certificate, then you can open their account, and then that's up to 17. So when they turn 18,
look at it. Wait. See this guy? See the wand I'm pointing out here? My stick right here.
Yes.
That's Tate Damasco. He's got children. So he has 2 kids. One's like 16, and one's like what, 11?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Any kids?
My youngest is 18 already.
So you're out of luck.
Yeah.
But Christy Vick has 39 grandchildren.
16.
16
I was like,
grandchildren.
2 more got born in minutes, so we were sitting here.
Yeah. Hey, that's no joke. I knew a guy. That's what happened to him. Literally, he went from like 1 grandchild in a year into like 18 in 3 years. So, all right. That's a good deal, though. I mean, I'm really excited about that plan.
Yeah.
That's one you got to take advantage of it. I mean, it's 105 free bucks. Really?
Yes, absolutely. You open it up with $25 deposit, and then the next day, your kiddo's got $130 in their savings, and it's earning 1% too. So
Nice.
why
Nice.
not?
What do you think about this weather? Isn't it gross?
It is. I wish it would just rain.
I know. Just
This misty,
it's like
overcast day.
it's just
is-
gross. It's just like an icky day. I feel icky. Leslie feels icky. I don't know about Tate. You got a hoodie on, or you have a hoodie on when it's like 93 degrees outside. So, yeah, not good. How's Jeff Harris doing?
He is doing good. We're about to jump in a meeting, and we're in the end of the year, so we've got budget season coming up, and
What's the meeting about?
keeping him busy.
All right.
Oh, the Daily Times.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Really?
Being
You should have
nice,
lied.
they're here.
You should have lied.
Really? Isn't that interesting? All right. Good job. All right. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on Tuesday. Are you gonna be out next week? Or are you gonna be working?
Nope, I'll be here Tuesday.
All right. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay,
All right,
bye,
bye.
y'all. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. They're probably wondering why do you advertise in the lead, not us? So, I was told that I had to be nice to them, and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So there you go. I'm excited about today's show. We have Yesenia Luna here from the Kerr County court system. Leslie, you and Yesenia apparently know each other quite well.
Yeah, Yesenia and I used to work together at Bath and Body Works a million years ago.
What?
I know. That was a lifetime ago.
It's in a new location.
That's
now, right?
whenever we were very silly and we decided to work in retail.
You know, I
It
used
was a
to.
different time. Lessons were learned.
You know, when it was really like a thing, years ago, I knew people who did that just for the discount.
Yeah.
they would work.
I mean,
they
it
would
was.
work at their
It wasn't. Listen, it wasn't
Yeah.
hard.
No, right.
But it's working with the public in a very specific.
It was nice to
way.
go in there and wash your hands and stuff. I mean, that was kind of nice.
I'm glad that's what you got out of it.
I didn't get much out of it at all. So I'm not very smart.
But yeah, I've known Yesenia for a long time.
Good.
She's lovely.
What was your go-to fragrance at the Bath and Body Works?
I really liked in the aromatherapy line there was the bergamot one that was discontinued. It only come back for sale. That one was my favorite.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh my gosh, the minty one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are certain buildings in this town that smell a certain way. The city hall smells like cake batter. Have you ever noticed that?
No, but I'll pay attention now.
And the Riverside Inn Center, the opening of it smells like A1 steak sauce.
Really?
Have you ever noticed that smell?
I will.
story.
I will try. I will try to see if my nose catches that.
Tate, do you ride the bus home with your football players? Because the kids don't shower anymore, right?
Right.
So it's got to be the most disgusting thing like in the world. Do they charter a bus, or these are things I think about now? Because I think about it in my middle-aged life now, post-middle age. Because I'm on the other side of middle age now. Like how miserable that must be to be around. Because football players stink.
I think athletes that have sweat a lot stink.
No, football players smell. Football and hockey
Oh
players.
my God,
I don't know which one's worse, hockey players or football players, as far as smelling.
We got kids that shower after the game on the road.
But what are the gear bags smell like?
They're under the bus.
We actually put those on a trailer 'cause I'm tired of smelling them on the way home.
Yeah.
But we actually have kids that shower after the game.
You're like, oh, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God. Because, I mean, that's a tough one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a 3-hour trip or whatever.
Yeah. Do you guys charter buses or do you have to ride the school bus?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Like, is there like a like this game on Friday? you're gonna probably take the school bus.
We will take the school bus. You didn't even know this happened last week. Our defensive bus broke down.
I saw that. I passed it.
The defensive kids didn't even get to the stadium until about 5:45 for
Oh,
a
really?
7 o'clock kick.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Somewhere on Vance Jackson and 410. So I actually had to call Northeast ISD, get them to get some coaches from Lee High School that was close. They took a bus over and got them.
Oh my gosh! How long did that take?
I'm glad that they were able to do that.
They sat on the side of the road for about 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
That's stressful.
Not safe either. That's not a safe way for kids to be either. So,
Right.
I did see the bus being towed back to Ingram. I passed it on the way home from last week's game. Last week's football game. I'm gonna be honest with Tate. Like, I've been waiting for Ingram to have like a signature win on the football field for like the last. I've been here 6 years. I've mostly covered Ingram in those 6 years, and it just comes close every time. Like this year, you've had several. You almost beat Bandera. You almost you gave Blanco a game.
Right.
You're getting closer to these games. But the Hondo thing was, Hondo was 8-2, and they scored fairly early in the game. I thought, oh, here it comes. And it never happened. They could not move the ball against your defense.
Yeah.
What was that like for you guys to see that happen last week?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been close, like you said before. Hadn't figured out how to get it done. We got it done last week. But it's like I've always told you, playing people good that are early, you find your warts, you find where your holes are, and you fix them before you get to district. So that you're not in district going, hey, we got to fix this. We already knew what we had going into district, and so we're a little bit opposite than most people. A lot of people care about what their record is. We don't care about what our record is. We want to get better throughout the course of the year and be able to make a run in the playoffs. So we think a little different than other people.
Yeah, I mean, you build. I mean, good coaches build to peak at the right time. And I have seen teams before that might be 5-5. I've seen several teams actually that have made runs into championships, that might have been, 5-5 or, 6-4 or even 4-6,
right?
That have won titles. This is a interesting road. Now you're playing teams you've never really seen before either. So you get Orange Grove on Friday night. What do you know about them?
Well, it's interesting because the head coach at Orange Grove used to be the head coach at Clemens, and he was the defensive coordinator at Steele. So we've played against him when I was at Brandeis and Reagan. So we're very familiar with what each other does. So it'll be a chess match. Very good football team. They're 9-2, beat Edna. They've gone through some injury bugs, but they're starting to get those kids back. It'll be one of the better teams we've played all year, so it'll definitely be a challenge.
You've had some guys. The biggest change, I think, has been the maturation of your quarterback, Logan Spalding. Tell me about what he's been doing right so far this season. Yeah,
I think he's handling the moment a little bit better. He started a bunch of games for us, and so he kind of understands what we're trying to do offensively. He's limited to mistakes. Of course, when you're throwing it 42 times a game right now, there's a chance there's going to be a mistake. But I think he's got some great pieces around him. If you look at the wide receivers that are out there, any one of them that catch it can take it to the distance if they get loose. And but that
wasn't a thing last year for you guys.
No.
I mean, you had guys who could catch and some playmakers, but this year you've had some guys that have shown up and they're just on a different level.
Right.
AJ Stewart's one of them. Hunter Cobb, Caden Reed. I'll tell you a funny story about Caden Reed. He's matured dramatically. I mean, he was kind of like just a stick before, but now he's got some muscles on him, and he can catch and run.
So those three guys have been absolutely unbelievable. I mean, even if you go up into the 4A, 5A, 6A level, those guys could play at that level.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like J.J. Stewart, who really didn't do anything before the season, quite frankly. I mean, he just seems to be he's the one that's making the big catches.
He's figuring it out.
Yeah. And that's something and he's not afraid to make contact. Sometimes receivers are afraid to make contact. So.
All three of them aren't. And, I've been really happy with Kendall Bowles. We had some injuries, and he actually has stepped in the last 3 or 4 games and made some big catches for us. And JJ got his first offer from Shriner here a couple days ago. So we're thinking there's going to be more to come. But I've been really pleased with all those kids.
And then, then you have the Woodruff kid, What's his first name?
Josh.
He's made some big plays. He had a touchdown catch there. But Logan, when he has time to throw, he's very accurate.
Yes.
He had some great drives. Now, if you flush him, we got to work on his speed a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But he's getting the ball out really fast.
He is, and that's part of the game plan. Get the ball out fast so they can't get to him, and get it to the guys in space that can really run. And so I think he's done a great job here the last 3 weeks.
Now, defensively, the year before, Keithan Garcia, who was a freshman, was just a beast. Like that kid's a freshman. He was like every play, but he's had some injuries this season, so he's been a little bit slowed. But it seems like others on that defensive side have stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
25, 65. I mean, those guys were playing out of their minds. 32, which is that Wayne Hamby? Is that right?
No, that's Zach Carter.
Zach Carter, right. I mean, just playing like crazy stuff. I mean, tell me about what the defense has done.
So early in the year, we were really struggling, but I brought in a couple of new coaches that kind of changed some stuff. And so if you really look at from where we started on August the 1st till about the middle of September, we viewed that as a 5A, 6A spring training. We were installing stuff, figuring stuff out. And so if you look at the Brady game, everything kind of happened. Really, at Blanco, it happened. The light came on at Blanco, and then at Brady, they started executing. So we knew it would be a struggle early.
That was the Brady game that Abba was at, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But we played really good.
I invited the governor to the game on Friday, by the way.
That was so nice.
I know. He was in town the other day. He was passing out cookies. I said, why don't you do something useful and go to the Ingram's football game on Friday night? And he said, I think I might do that, Lewis. So
you know what? Thank you for extending that invitation on there.
Look, just
I'm sure Ingram ISD really loves that you framed it the way you did.
Just get it in your car on. I have photos of him playing catch with your kid, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And your kid hit him in the face.
Oh,
so sorry. Just kidding.
He's gonna put it on the front page of his printed edition.
If you guys don't know, Tate's got these two kids. Ava's a star on the volleyball team. She's the latest, greatest Ingram TM volleyball player. And then he's got this other kid, the boy, who last year, he looks like a full-grown man in the 5th grade, right? So they do an elementary school thing at the end of it. And you have these little cute babies, like from kindergarten. They're doing their little presentation at the school board meeting. And then there's Tate's kid, who looks like he's like 39 already, disgruntled to be there with these little elementary brats.
He's an old soul.
He's a serious kid. He doesn't mess around.
No, he knows a lot of. He has his own huddle account, so he actually goes in and watches video of who we're playing and tells me what
feedback.
Tells me what he thinks.
Yeah, right.
That's cute.
He's very involved and wants to win, but got to keep him corralled sometimes.
Leslie, I love sports.
I know you do. We've sat here and talked about
I know.
it. Your other guests have been
listen, I love sports. I can talk about sports all day long.
I know.
But Tate's family's ridiculous. Now, my dad was a coach, right? My mom didn't give a crap about sports. So
that's interesting. Mine was flipped. My mom was the sports person, and my dad wasn't.
Yeah, my dad coached me, and that was a good experience. Actually, he didn't think it was going to be, but it was good. But and then it was a big deal. Tate, though, his dad's a coach, to coach Damasco. Your wife was a Division I volleyball player.
Yes.
Her mom's a coach. And then there's just coaches all around you guys. Like, what is that legacy like? How many generations of coaches are in this family?
A lot. And, you go back and talk about my two kids. The toughest thing for us is my two kids. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what they do, whether it's good or bad. Yeah. They're always going to be held to a different standard than everybody else. And that's the way I grew up. And I had to figure it out, right? And so, but being around... We have the other cool thing about the game the other night is I looked up in the stands, and not only was there a bunch of people from Reagan where I'd coached before, I looked up there and there was a scattering of San Antonio coaches. Yeah. That I've worked with or played against. And so it's a real tight-knit community, kind of take care of each other. But growing up a coach's kid, it's hard. Yeah. no matter
What did your dad coach again at TFND?
He coached at Tivy, coached at Lubbock Estacada, coached at John Jay in San Antonio, Del Valley in Austin,
right?
Canton first.
When did you guys show up to Kerrville?
I was born here, in the old Sid Peterson Hospital.
Okay.
So I think he got here about 75.
Okay, so you got here, and then Melissa's mom.
Melissa's mom played here at Tivy.
Yeah.
Played volleyball at A&M. Came back and coached. So
Actually coached with Ron when we
Oh,
were
really?
here.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so there's the connection right there.
Yeah.
And everyone said that your mother-in-law is a formidable coach.
yes,
So you know.
she's got a few pointers for me every once
Does
in a while
she?
too.
What does she?
They
like?
all do.
Like, so at the dinner table, like it's like you did this wrong, Tate. Is it uncomfortable?
No, I just laugh them off.
Oh.
I mean, we got beat by Judson in the third round of the playoff game at Alamo Stadium about 6 years ago. Normally, my wife's waiting for me to come home to say something encouraging.
Yeah.
And we got stopped on a 4th and 1. And when I walked in the door, she said, "Why in the world would you throw that ball on 4th and 1?" Thanks.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
So I just headed back, took a shower, went to But yeah, they all want to help. They just want us to be successful,
Yeah.
right? They know the time we put in. You know, one of the reasons I took this Ingram job is that everybody said it couldn't. You can't get a place like that turned around, and I totally disagree.
Yeah.
It's built now. It's built for the long run. Playing on Thanksgiving is going to be a norm around here now.
Yep.
It just took a little extra work, right?
I think though, I mean, it's football in particular is so cyclical, you know, and we finally saw that with Tivy, you know, the last couple of years where, you know, they have this great run, you know, and then you may not have, you know, a class. What you're seeing like in Ingram, and I've said this before, you're seeing a group of juniors and seniors who are kind of coming together and figuring it out. So you're going to have a very formidable senior class next year.
Sure.
That when you have a motivated group of junior and senior boys, it's very difficult to compete against sometimes. Right. You know, if they get it, if they get along and they get it, they're formidable. So
now, they dyed their hair.
Yeah, what's up with that? Gee, many Christmas.
I didn't get involved in any of that.
It's team bonding.
I'll tell you this. I walked into that locker room on
all
Monday,
those towheads,
and I looked around there. And generally when that happens, you look around there and you go from locker to locker, and you'll see a black hair.
Yeah.
Black hair.
Yeah.
I just kept going down like this. Every one of them did it.
And it was another coach that did it for him.
I love that.
Coach Bonham, right?
Coach Bonham did some of it.
Yeah.
I think Coach Brown's hair maybe. I saw him in the distance when I was leaving to come over here. It looked more like a battery on top of his head than a blonde. I'm not sure where that happened, but
I thought that trend was over, but apparently not.
Let them have their fun.
I know.
It could be weird. It could be like those hockey guys that all gave themselves bad haircuts. It could be different. You know, a win is a win.
Well, there are hair things like there's the facial hair thing in the hockey playoffs, right? In the Minnesota State hockey playoffs, they have the long hair, like they do the mullet deal. So,
but there's like, have you seen the one? There was like a college team that was in the playoffs, and they all just had. It was like absolutely atrocious, like on purpose hair.
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. Amazing. What's going on with Arch Manning?
I think he did good. He looked good the other night, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's slowly starting to progress.
He's playing for Sark.
Yeah. Well, I like. Everybody's mad at that guy, right? The world of coaching, everybody's mad at that guy. Who's the only coach that's been in the semifinals the last 2 years in college football, right?
He got lucky.
Huh?
He got lucky.
No.
Come on, man.
There's still a chance they can sneak into this playoff system. It's sitting there at 17,
watch
win a couple games. Watch them beat A&M, sneak in, and everybody's going to be upset, right?
Yeah.
But
all right.
no.
Speaking of upset, Yesenia is here, and she's had to endure this conversation now.
I was like, Yesenia's.
Are you?
I don't know if I've ever seen Yesenia upset.
Are you TFND?
Yes. Well, I didn't go to school here, but yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. You got
my kids.
Go to
I have 5, and so all
What?
my boys have graduated from
oh my gosh.
Ivy, and my daughter's a senior this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And your youngest is 18 now.
18.
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yesenia is here because she runs the courts.
Yeah.
For us.
The municipal court.
Municipal courts, yeah. You run the whole thing. The municipal court, though, handles like the traffic tickets and the that kind of stuff, and the teen court. You've done a great job with the teen court, but you're moving finally out of your crappy offices down the street here to as the critics call it, the Taj Mahal, but it is an impressive new courtroom. It's like a fitting courtroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You actually have space.
Right.
I mean, what was it like to work in the other place?
It's been challenging.
Yeah.
But we've managed, with what we had.
Right.
So yeah, we're really excited.
I don't think it's a bad thing I've seen Tate's office and it flooded last year, and it's pretty basic. It's cold in there, but there's nothing wrong with having an office for professional people.
Right.
And this is a professional job and an important job. So you guys move next week. What's that going to entail?
Yeah, so we will actually be closed all of next week to the public.
Oh, all of next week.
Yes.
You know what? I gotta go back and get that up there because I only looked at it as Thanksgiving. So okay.
Yeah, no, we're going to be closed Monday through Wednesday, and then of
That's
course,
important
Thursday
breaking
and
news,
Friday
by the
way. For the Thanksgiving holiday. But yeah, we will be moving on Tuesday over to the new building. We're really excited to get in there, and we will start back up on December 1st.
Okay.
At 8:00 at the new building.
All right.
365 Clearwater Pacific.
What do you think of the new building?
It is really nice.
Yeah.
Yes. The PD is ginormous.
Yes.
But yeah. No,
Do you get to go? Like, they don't let you over there, do they?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we all have separate entrances.
Yeah.
So that's-
But they don't let you use the gym.
Yeah.
They should let you use the gym.
No, I haven't asked. So.
Speaking of smelly places, Leslie, the gym at the PD. Have you been in there before?
I've been in the PD.
Right.
I don't want to be in their gym.
Well, but no, you can't avoid the gym, right? Because it's where the bathrooms are at and the kitchen, and it smells terrible.
I'm sure it does.
So this is going to be good news for you guys to have, for the PD to have a real gym that doesn't smell bad. So, Yesenia, what else is going to happen with this? The courtroom itself is spacious.
Right. And it's an actual courtroom.
Yeah.
Which we really.
What was it? I have never been in the other building, tell you the truth.
This is a room.
It's a
Yeah,
room, yeah.
it's pretty basic.
Pretty basic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it feels like a district courthouse building in some ways. Like, it feels bigger than some of the federal courts, which are very austere, but this feels pretty impressive.
Yes, it's really nice. It's we actually have a jury box, so
Right.
that's nice. We have a big projector that will come down
Yeah.
and show video evidence.
Right.
We have mics. Right now it's currently, hard to hear in our building.
Yeah.
When we have any trials, any court hearings, but we have audio, video.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
It's so important for a lot of stuff too, because the accuracy of the transcripts are really critically important, and having a good sound system is important too, because people miss things, and having that recorded is really good.
Well, we don't record because we're not a court of record,
Yeah.
but still, it's just people being able to hear.
Yeah.
And also like for perception.
Right.
It gives
Exactly.
it the regalness that I think a courtrum deserves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
I always think it's a shame that we don't sort of celebrate public buildings anymore. Like, we want to build them cheaply.
Yeah, I get it.
There's
something really beautiful about a
good good beautiful public building. And this one is some people complain about the price of it, but if you think about all the technology that's going into
it
this
also
thing,
houses multiple
Yeah.
agencies.
Right.
So it's not
Yeah, technically,
just one thing.
just so you guys know, just so you get back to the facts here, it hosts the PD, the fire administration, the EOC, the courthouse, and then the dispatch center is state of the art, and that's been the most challenging
Right.
thing. And I went in there one time early on during the construction, and the cabling was in a gigantic pile that must have been 6 feet tall, and probably 15
Yeah.
feet wide, and they make Charvy go into the middle of it and root around there and put everything out.
Make her run it herself.
Yeah.
Just
She's little. Get up there, Charvy. Run that cable. So,
But it's been long overdue.
It
Yeah.
has
For
been.
both.
Yeah.
For PD ourselves. I mean, we've
Yeah.
been in that building. And
Right.
it's just a
yeah,
temporary
exactly.
building.
Right.
Yeah, and it feels like a temporary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it feels temporary. And we, like I said, I think, though, it's appropriate, though, to have professional people working in a professional setting.
I
That's
agree.
not that's a retention issue. That's a quality of life issue, a quality of work issue. So I'm all for it. And I used to be like one of those people who was like, you don't deserve anything kind of person. And then when my daughter was in, like, before she went into school, we had to get some speech therapy for her, right? And we had to go through the whole IEP process and stuff like that. And I remember we went to go see some school person, and they literally had their office in a warehouse. The district had built like a deck inside the warehouse. I mean, it looked like a tree house basically inside of it, and that was where their offices are at. It sounds cool, but we weren't allowed to bring our daughter in there because it wasn't safe.
It wasn't
for earthquake.
safe.
Yeah. So that was so like I finally like turned around and said, this is ridiculous. Why should professional people be in a crappy office? So Christy Vick's not in a crappy office. She's not in a trailer somewhere. She's got a beautiful practice right there on the river. So her office is lovely.
Thank you.
So the move next week, like what's it look like next week for you guys? Yesenia? Tell us all the details for, like, what are you gonna have to move yourself? You have to pack the U-Haul up and get everything ready to go, or are they gonna have professional movers for you
they're
guys?
gonna have professional movers come over and help us move.
What won't you
we
miss?
Should be able to knock it out.
What won't you miss the most at the old place?
The ugly carpet.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly.
So gross. So gross.
Yeah, it's just long overdue.
Right.
So we're really
Right.
excited to get in.
Okay, let me ask everybody a question here on the room. Now look at Tate, Christy. You know right now he's stressed out a little bit. Your anxiety level's at what level right now for tomorrow? Are you anxious? You gonna sleep tonight?
Yeah, maybe.
Like what do you sleep well on pre-game nights?
I normally sleep pretty good the night before a game. I don't sleep when we get home.
Because you're like amped up, and how many hours take you to get kind of unwound from a game?
Last Thursday, I think I fell asleep at 4 and got up at 6:30. So.
Gee, Merry Christmas. Did you drink coffee or anything? No.
Don't do any of that.
No stimulants.
No.
Keys. Okay. All right.
Is that Russell Nimke up there in his jacket?
Yeah, it is. Isn't that? He's one of your classmates, right?
He is. I'm proud to see him up there with that jacket on.
Yeah. Nimke was a soccer player, apparently.
Yes.
And then Josh Walter.
There you go.
Right there, too. Also wearing a TFND thing.
There we go.
We got some people there. What's your anxiety level right now? No, not you. Her. From being next to Tate.
Yours is going to be high, too.
I'm great.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Leslie?
Well, I'm medicated, so
Oh, okay. That's all right.
that's why. That's what they're there. That's what the antidepressants are for. So I'm good right now.
Leslie, I love your candor. So good. But Christy Vick is here, and she's going to tell us a little bit about new renewed pathways. And I've been doing this microcurrent therapy, and
I know you've been talking about it.
She warned me the other day. Did you read my notes I sent you?
Yes.
I said I didn't pay attention. I didn't listen to you.
The boss.
I didn't follow the boss, and I didn't follow the boss, and I didn't listen to her instructions. And she said drink lots of water and have something to eat. And I came out of our therapy session the other day, and the first time I did it, right? I worked 10 hours straight.
That's what you said.
Yeah. I was a little bit of adrenaline and a little bit, I think I was more relaxed. And then I did it the other day, and I felt crappy afterwards. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And I'm pretty certain that I didn't take the advice.
Well, it's like getting a deep tissue massage.
Yeah, right.
For your brain, and you've got to have the fluid and the food in order for it to circulate.
Yeah.
Start detoxing and circulating. So if you don't eat and you don't drink, it doesn't have anything to go off it.
Right.
You won't feel very good.
And you, so the renewed pathways, the microcurrent therapy is a really, like you've described it as like a way to help people with their ADHD. And that doesn't help me yet. So I'm all over the place as always. But I did feel like there was a change the first time I did it. I felt like I had a better sense of focus than I would, because I go through because I'm doing a lot of different things at the same time. But tell us all the things that you expect this thing to treat, I guess, or help with.
Well, it helps with anxiety, depression, so you don't have to take antidepressants. It really calms your brain down and kind of helps with that. Also, ADHD, I have kids that they've just done great on it. I have one kid, they said, for the first time ever made straight A's. He's never made straight A's.
Nice.
He can focus, and that helps. Also, I've done several kids at Ingram for concussions. It makes a huge difference. It can take them, if they're back on the field a lot quicker. We even have what we call a brain gauge that can kind of test them to see where they are and if they're ready, how much the concussion has progressed and we started doing it. Yeah. So it really helps with that. Stroke, great clarity in mind, just an amazing amount of things. It also helps with a lot with anxiety, just calming it down, giving you that calm. It helps you sleep, really get that deep sleep, because your brain detoxes when you sleep, and so you really want to get that deep sleep. Right.
And I think for me, and this is kind of one of the reasons why, I kind of reached out to Christy, was that, the flood coverage, and Leslie was here for the first day, and I realized
I was here the first weekend.
You were here the first weekend, yeah, and you were here the first day too.
Yeah.
I realized that I don't remember large chunks now of Friday, July 4th. And I went back and I looked, because I hear people tell stories, and like, where was I? What was I doing? Well, I didn't realize that I was doing this show for 8 hours on that Friday. And I'd totally forgotten that.
We were also running off like pure adrenaline.
Yeah, pure adrenaline. But I feel like people ask me all the time, like, well, what do you? And I think going to you was the first time I kind of admitted, like, okay, I need a little something to help me get through this.
It does help with trauma a lot.
Yeah.
We do PTSD, and even our studies have been with PTSD and post-traumatic brain injuries, and it really helps calm that down. Especially, you don't realize, but like with the flood, even though you weren't like maybe specifically involved, it's seeing those trucks over and over, seeing the helicopters, listen to the ambulances, and you don't realize that those little traumas build up, and it just has an effect on you.
Yeah.
So it just kind of helps calm that down, or it helps rebalance your brain.
Right.
Get those back where you can kind of think, and it doesn't have the same effect. It takes you out of the fight and flight. Yeah. Where you just immediately go to that adrenaline. It just calms all that down. Right. And just speaking to you, like, it is cumulative. So after your first treatment, you might notice something in 1 to 3 sessions, but your brain waves want to go right back down to those old patterns. Yeah. And that's why we suggest, like a session of like 10 to 20, and then that way it's sustainable. Yeah. Get your brain waves where it's sustainable. And then some of them I never see again. Some people come back once a month and say, I just need a tune-up. You don't ever go way back down where you were. Yeah. But if you kind of wane a little bit, people are like, oh, I really liked how I felt at one time. So just do a little tune-up. Yeah, I mean, I said, I think the other reason why I know that it worked, too, is that, like I said, I didn't listen to you because I'm a knucklehead. And I didn't listen to you, and I didn't drink water, and I didn't drink, I didn't eat really. I was like, did I eat anything that day before I went? I don't think I did. Because I have a tendency to kind of skip meals and stuff like that. I mean, I don't look at Leslie. I'm a snacker late at night. God forbid. How else do
you look like the epitome of health?
I know. I feel great. But I knew then that worked, because I didn't feel very good afterwards. And so now I'm gonna listen to you, because you're very wise. If you want to make an appointment for Renewed Pathways, by the way, the website is I have the website right here. Tell us, though, how long have you been doing this for? Since 22, February of 20. I think I talked to you like the first time, like the first week or two you guys were doing this. Yes, I think Kylie and I. Yeah, Kylie was your. Does she still help you out a little bit, or she does help me out a little bit. She's got kids to deal with. Yeah. Busy. Where's Macy? But we do our whole family. I mean, from infants all the way to like 86. Okay. And we've all just really seen a big benefit. And you guys have dealt with a lot this last year, and how much of a help has that been for? It's been a game changer. Yeah.
It's really helped us. It's helped Kylie and Derek and helps their kids. It just kind of helps even it out, so it's just not that.
Right.
Yeah.
So much going on with you and the family. You guys lived in Kerrville for how many years?
We've lived here for 45 years.
45 years. Are you still working as a nurse, or is this pretty much your job now?
No, this is it. I bought this. This was, I got out of, I'm still a nurse.
Yeah, you're still a nurse, right? You probably have your license still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do this. You have to be licensed. So,
and
people can work under me, but in order to have the equipment, you have to be your license.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's electrical equipment. And the other thing that's interesting about
this,
this,
not electrical.
Well, I know there's some science behind this though.
She's like, shut up.
It is not electrical. We're not going to fry your brain.
Yeah,
no, it's actually battery operated, and it's real gentle. You don't feel anything.
Yeah, you don't feel anything, right?
No, and it's very it's programmed.
But what's wild though is when you put the little things on your face, Leslie. I think I told you this, right?
You did.
It's like playing video games with your face. Like you squint, and you can manipulate. You can see it on the screen there. The readings are so that it's actually something's happening there.
Oh yeah, it reads your brain waves.
Yeah,
and then it puts off the amount of current needed. It's battery run,
right.
And so it has a specific amount, but it reads your brain waves off of the connection, and it puts off the amount that you need. But yeah, we measure all the brain waves.
Yeah. One of the things I think people forget about too is these treatments. People have thought about these things for a long time, and there is science behind them, which I'm always sort of I hear all these things all the time, but I've been through, and Tate, you've been through this probably too, all the physical therapy and all the stuff if you're an athlete, and I can't tell you how many times that I've had the TENS machine, or they used to do the ultrasound. Yeah. And do they still do that as much?
Yeah, we still have.
Yeah. Therapy every day, and those kind of things. And I always thought that the guy that did the best job for therapy was actually the chiropractor. Some people are like, oh, that's kook stuff. I'm like, well, no, it's not, because I feel better after that guy. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget the chiropractor that treated us when I ran track in college. So he was just a really great guy, and you spent 5 minutes with him is the best 5 minutes of your day. So I believe in this stuff, and I think it's going to be good. Leslie, we're going to hook you up soon.
Okay.
All right.
It's not going to be today because I actually have to leave.
Get out of here.
But I need to talk about one thing
All
really
right,
quickly, only because I was in a board meeting yesterday. Next week on the 25th will be the groundbreaking for the Safe Campus for Kerrville Pets Alive. That will be at 1 p.m.
What day is that? 21st, 22nd, 3rd, 4th. That's Tuesday.
Yes.
I think we'll
on the 25th.
I think we'll do the show there.
Please do. So it'll be the groundbreaking. So please come, and of course, we're inviting all the public officials.
I have the new chairs.
And the media. Well, come on down, brother.
I got an invite from Karen Guerrero.
Yeah, she did say. And I was going to talk to you about putting something in the newsletter.
I got to know about that. By the way, Saturday night, Leslie.
Yes.
Aren't you excited?
I am. I'm excited for this.
Randall was confused by this photo today. He didn't understand what he was looking at. I said, "You're looking at a woman named Karen Guerrero." She goes, "Yeah, how many arms?" I said, "Randall, she
First of all, they're
arms.
right there.
They're right there." Leslie, what did you just break?
What do you have on the floor here?
Something over there. The Holiday Light Parade, though, brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Amber Thomason and her crew over there at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Also, our friends at K-Pub, Peterson Health, and the Texas Hill Country Advisors as well.
Make sure you tell Julie and I and Libby what time we need to be there.
You need to be there at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, this is the deal. You need to be there at 5. I got chairs. Julie's chair's coming today.
Okay.
I bought these people directors' chairs.
We didn't ask for them.
You're not keeping them, by the way.
He just bought them.
I bought them because I want you to have a comfortable place to see. It's elevated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So it's gonna be a great time.
It is. I'm excited for
you guys did a great job last year. I think adding Julie to it's gonna be even better.
I think so too. It'll be a good time.
The parade starts at 6 o'clock. There's 97 entries in this. And I found it yesterday. Hannah Cox, who I forgot her name yesterday.
Of course you did. Hannah is lovely.
I yelled at her. I said, "Hey, new rain, come over here."
Don't yell at Hannah.
I didn't know what her name was off the top of my head. Now I know.
Yeah.
And I said, "You seem like a blogger." for like the New York Magazine or the Atlantic. Hannah Cox. That's a name. That's a great name. It is a name. It's a great name. So,
yeah, she and I made the rounds. We did an essay live segment that aired last week.
So. We need to get with her though and get the lineup so we can get the we
parade. Definitely do need that.
Yeah, we need the lineup.
All right, I have to skedaddle. I have a training to be at.
Thank you for being
see
here.
all of you. You see, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Yeah, Leslie's in trouble.
Yeah, I have to go to court.
Leslie's in trouble. Will not be the first time. All right. So if you haven't tried this microcurrent therapy, I really recommend it. And it's really gentle and it just is a nice experience. I really think Tate could probably benefit from it, don't you? It probably help him sleep.
Everybody can. If you have a brain, you can benefit.
Yeah, I know.
We do it a lot for executive performance, especially around accounting time, and the accountants really, are like, I need to figure out these numbers. And
exactly.
But sports performance, a lot of athletes use it now, even in the professional arena.
Right.
It helps them focus.
What's the biggest change in therapy that you've been noticing as far as healthcare goes for your athletes and stuff?
I think just the maintenance of it,
yeah.
right? Prevention, injury prevention. We spend a lot of time on that, just trying to figure out ways that we can prevent injuries. And we've had two ACLs in the whole high school this year, which is a pretty good number. So just maintenance and injury prevention has changed a lot.
Well, and you guys are lucky enough that you not only do you have a full-time trainer.
Yes.
Formerly you have a Hall of Fame. Yeah. Hall of Fame trainer before that.
Yes.
And then your wife's got deep experience too. And
she's a physical therapist, so she takes a lot of the kids that have surgery and stuff on. They can stay out at school and don't have to leave school.
That's great.
And she takes a lot of that on.
Yeah.
So it's a bonus.
Like when I was growing up in the 80s, like they didn't even think. They would send us to physical therapy. They had I remember my junior year I had several injuries. I had to go to therapy every single day in high school, but that was sort of a new thing. Like before, they're like, just get over it.
Yeah.
Here's a Pepsi and a candy bar. That's your pregame meal.
Yeah.
That's like how it was back in the day. Like now, their kids are taking care of themselves better. I think that's why we see better performances as well.
Right.
So, any of your kids athletes, Yesenia? What were they into?
They played football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Two of my boys played up until their senior year.
Yeah, and then that was.
And then my daughter, she's a cheerleader.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's a co-captain this
year.
Okay.
We have a cheerleader. We have a Golden Girl coming on the show tomorrow, by the way, who's going to perform in the Thanksgiving Day Parade next week. TFND Golden Girl, I guess it is. Yeah. So she'll be here tomorrow. All right. The game tomorrow is 7:30, right? That's the time?
7:30 at Clemens. What's your anxiety level?
High.
I'm giving him a treatment after this.
High. It's high. I'm telling you right now. It's ridiculous.
At 7:30, that ball's going to be kicked off, and we're either going to win or we're not.
You're going to win.
All right.
You're going to win.
We're either going to win or we're not.
I feel pretty good.
And the sun's going to come up, and you better get ready to go to the third round.
I can't wait for that. There's nothing better than Thanksgiving football. I've been covering high school football for on and off, mostly for the last 30-some years, and that's always exciting. December football sometimes is a little iffy, I got to tell you, because it's cold, so and windy and miserable, and so there you go. But I've covered a lot of December football too.
December football, Santa hats. That's when everybody wears their
Santa hats. Yes. I covered a December championship game one time. It was 20 degrees outside with a 35-mile-an-hour wind. The game was an 8-6 football game, championship game. It was decided on a punt that went up and went right back down and was negative, and it gave the opposing team that won it the optimal field position. The other team, which was my high school that I graduated from, they tried to kick a PAT and went right into the wind and went right down.
Right.
Yeah. It was the wind was just unbelievable, and it was so brutal. I was so cold the whole time. I was like, oh my God, this is awful. So I've nearly died several times covering college or high school football, either from heat exhaustion or freezing to death. It's one of those two things.
You got to be prepared for both.
I know.
Well, the Ingram guys have the hair ready for the December games, right? To go with the Santa hat,
yeah,
the white hair.
yeah, right. Yeah.
They're ready to go.
It looks good, though. Do you think it looks good?
On some of them.
On some of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them look like the Lollipop Kids from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
We have a few M&M lookalikes.
Right.
A couple battery tops, some green. I don't know where the green came from. It looks green. You'll have to check it out down there on the sideline tomorrow.
When is there ever a kid though that you look at and you can't be mad at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the kid that stands out? Like you can't be mad at that kid.
I can't tell you that.
Come on, man.
No, I can't tell you that. Then it'll be by the time I get back to school, everybody be like, he's your favorite.
He's your favorite.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of them
you want to you wring their necks a couple times.
They're all held to the same standard, but there's some kids that you know what they've been through and how far they've come.
Yeah.
You may give a little grace at some point.
But how satisfying is it as a coach to see? This is the thing my dad always thought. I thought too. They have kids have the aha moments. Like I'm pretty good at this.
Yes,
I can do this.
They're starting to feel like they're there now.
Right. That's a good feeling for a coach. I think. What is the ultimate measure of a coach? You think, in your estimation?
I think, obviously you want to have a bunch of kids out playing, but I think that the most satisfaction I have is every Christmas and Thanksgiving when I wake up that morning. I've got a list of texts from kids that had played for me 25 years ago, or they show back up, or I've had several of my old ex-players show up at games in San Antonio. I think that's knowing that they're doing the right thing, they've learned some stuff from us, making great decisions. I think that's ultimately what gives me the gratification of what I do.
I still have I always say my dad coached me. He coached me for my senior year, but I still have a relationship with the other high school coach I had. And he's like 80 now.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen that many times where coaches who are in their 80s or 90s, who they'll be with players who are like in their 70s, and they're still connected in some way. So, and you said Ron coach too. What did he coach?
He coached football and baseball.
Yeah.
Tivy.
Yeah.
A few years.
Yeah. And then Tate, you're going to coach baseball this year. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Because Rory betrayed us, right? He went to San Antonio.
I have no comment.
Let's
talk
on
about
that.
Orange Grove.
All right. But Troy Arrington just announced that he's retiring.
Yes.
That's a big loss.
Yeah, a big loss. Did a great job. Over 700-something career victories as a head coach.
Yeah.
So once we get settled down here with football, I'll start looking for another volleyball coach. Should be a pretty appealing job, though.
Yeah. You've got some good coaches in there. Yesenia, next week, big weekend for you guys.
Yes. We will be moving. We will be closed.
Will there be a litter, like people carrying Lucy into her new office?
No.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure.
She would love that, though.
Would she? Yeah, she would love that. She's not very big, so it wouldn't be that hard. It'd be like 4 guys could do it.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yeah.
Get her like a little chair. You could find that for her. That'd be funny. We could have. You can't have. We could have Hornis do it. Maybe Stuart Barron. I'm trying to get all the right sizes. You don't want to have somebody. You can't have Dalton. He's too little.
Yeah.
So, but he's strong.
I think I could do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dalton might be able to carry her herself. He's like a little spark plug. All right, what'd you learn today?
About football.
Oh man, we can talk football all day long.
Okay.
Yeah. You talk football all day long. What'd you learn today, Tate?
I learned that, in your words, I need to have some treatments by Miss Vic done. I'm not sure why. I pretty much learned that you're not a Steve Sarkisian fan, which hurts my heart.
Yeah.
I learned that you have pictures of Russell Nimke up here in your deal.
I usually have at least one picture of Russell Nimke at all times on my person to show people at any given time.
And I think I figured out that if I get a ticket again in Kerrville, I need to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's been a successful day for me.
Yeah, you learned a lot.
And
you don't get out much.
And you're pretty nervous about this game tomorrow.
I'm nervous. No, I'm not nervous, but I feel confident about this game tomorrow. I feel good about it.
So all those things is what I've learned.
I was nervous when Hondo scored that first touchdown. And I was like, okay, this is it. And then they couldn't move the ball against you guys at all, which was awesome to watch. That was the best Ingram football game I've seen in 6 years. So that was a lot of fun to, and it was so great to see them pull that off. Christy, what did you learn today?
Let's see.
You're You've evaluated a lot today.
Yes. Well, I've learned that we have a new office.
Yeah. Yeah, the new public safety building on Clearwater Paseo.
Thankfully, I haven't had to go there.
Yeah.
So I'm really thankful about that. But I love Ingram football. I love the way that they've progressed. I've loved everything that Tate and the rest of the coaches have done. Coach Brown is close to my heart. Mm-hmm. His mom and I are really good friends.
Nice.
I about raised him, so he's a really good friend.
That's great.
Boys.
That's good.
I just love what they've done. Even with the girls with the volleyball, I love how they've honored Kinley so many ways. It's been such a blessing to the family. Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I'm just going to give context to that. Kinley, your one of your granddaughters passed away in June, and there's been the Ingram volleyball team would wear shirts honoring Kinley, and so that's been a hard year for all of us.
And then last week at the football game, they honored Kinley. They dedicated the game to her.
Yeah.
Held up the sign afterwards, and that's such a it just blesses us so much.
Yeah, because Kinley's brother is at ITM, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and I think that's important that we have this, because here's the thing I'll say about your family: you suffer this horrible loss of Kinley, and 2 weeks later the flood happens, and then I get a call from your daughter, Lewis, I need help promoting this event that we're doing over at Cross Kingdom Church. Yeah, no problem. We'll get it up there. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm like, okay, good. That's the kind of family that you've raised, and I think they just put all their heart into this community, and so I'm glad that they're honoring Kinley. So special kid. So, all right, everybody, thanks a lot for joining us. I'm gonna go get treated. I need help right away. So thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow again. Julie Davis, I think, will be here. She blew us off on Tuesday, but she'll be back to answer my questions. And then on Friday or Saturday at 6:00, live coverage of the, I think it's the 23rd annual Kerrville Holiday Lighted Parade. And Leslie, Julie, and Libby will be making the call on that. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.